sky, so clear from my view. I'm standing still, the world still moves. I'm counting sheep to try to fall asleep, wondering why I'm the only one.
Good time zones, everyone. We've made it. It's Friday. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Greetings to Frauke and Raven and Kel and TGM and anyone else who may be out there enjoying their Friday. I hope everybody else is enjoying their Friday. Oh, dear goodness. There may be. There may be Kraken. I do not condone, confirm, condemn, or comment otherwise. However, I have encountered the stupid. I have encountered something so stupid upon logging into the Minecraft that I have facepalmed, and I must share it with you. Because it just... I saw something weird going on over here. See if you can spot the problem. I don't believe it. It's unbelievable. Nope. How about if I do that? Nope. Well, that rabbit's gone. Can you go up? Nope. Nope. You have absolutely no intention of leaving in a safe and secure manner. Or at least even in a helpful manner. I don't believe it. There we are. That's all of the bees out. We only lost one rabbit. Hold on. Is there another one in there? No, there isn't. Did anyone see where that rabbit went? Oh, there it is. Look. Oh, and this isn't going to work because the bees are attracted to the flowers just as much as the rabbits. Bees aren't attracted to carrots, but rabbits are. Look. You. Up here. Hop in. No. Hop. There. Now we have a rabbit in the hutch again. I'm going to have to bee-proof this. I'm going to have to bee-proof my rabbit hutches. Trapdoor the base. The problem is the base is currently well, I mean, I could put a trapdoor inside the base, I guess. But I think that might actually cause the rabbits to escape through the top. Or at least completely nuke their... Well, I mean, it might nuke their AI, but which might not be the worst of things. No. I've got 14 spruce trapdoors. Oh, you mean around the base? If I do that, doesn't that kind of sort of waste having these things up on nice legs? I think at this point I'm more tempted to try the whole trapdoor on the floor. Like so. Yeah, that's not what it was. If I grab a flower, can we lure our black rabbit in this direction? Yes, we can. Excuse me? Also, why is there a rabbit down here? Hello? Where did you come from? How did you escape? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Rabbity Joe? It hopped the fence. It's... I didn't know we were running a rabbit-proof fence. Kind of need one at this rate. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Joe Cottontail? Yeah. Cottontail Joe. I reiterate previous statements. Rabbit AI is dumb. very, very dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've got 11 trapdoors, and would you mind not bouncing off the edge of the... What are you up to? Okay, you're in. That's better. This is going to be interesting. Nope. Great. You lot. This direction. Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop this way and I'll make a floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rabbits is dumb and so is bees. I did not expect to be spending today, or to be starting today, trying to work out how to rabbit-proof how to bee-proof a hut. How did you get back in there so quickly? Just... Oh, that's the way. That's the way. The bees go into the hutch. That's the way. I am going. Excuse me. Get out. Hey, sci-fi. Sorry, I didn't actually say hi at that at your arrival. Today on 1001 escapologist animals and Scots. Nope. That might be a... Nope. That might be a useful thing to do in a minute. Look, this way, you lot. Come on. Here, rabbits. Oh god, there's rabbits everywhere. Right, I think I've got one more to do. There we are. Oh, mental note. This is insane. I'd have probably been better off actually putting carpet in, or, you know, mossy carpet, or something else, but, yeah. Hello. Right. I'm not doing anything more with the rabbits. I've had enough. Carpet isn't solid from the bottom. Now you tell me. Thank goodness for that. Need straw bale carpet. Out of curiosity, is mossy cobble? Is mossy cobble solid from the bottom? Yes, mossy cobble is solid from the bottom. Is mossy carpet solid from the bottom? Who knows? Is Scotsman able to think in a straight line? Who cares? It's Friday. That's spruce. That doesn't go in there. It's Friday, my dudes. And now Scotsman has lost his marbles. Let's harvest some of this field. So we've got some wheat. Just because I can't think of a straight line. I can... Look, nobody ever accused me of thinking in a straight line. And like the stream title says, it's not me. I'm not overthinking things. I am not overthinking things or overcomplicating things. You are overcomplicating things, and I'm suffering from the shared brain cell. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, Gov. Thinking in a straight line is not... Well, yes. I have occasionally commented that my ability to think so far out of the box that some people can't even work out which planet it's on does come occasionally in handy. It's like, yeah, okay, man. Where did that problem solution come from? Who knows? We can't figure it out.
His brain sometimes just skips a beat.
It's not... It's not that I'm crazy. It's not that I'm crazy. It's that you're all too sane. Can you tell it's Friday? Right. Yeah. Yes. When did the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin into the chat? The Cave of Wonders has always entered the chat. I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told I ain't got a clue and I'm mighty old. Let's put those away. I think I'm done with those for the moment. Also something else. Yep. Mother Earth generally weeps at anything that I'm thinking to do with. I'm thinking to do with? It's probably safer not to try and work out what I'm on today. Can I hide a composter auto thingy? There might be some words in there. Can I hide a composter? Especially in Scotland. Scotland is beyond saving right now. Right. If I no, because if I it's I refuse to comment. If I no, that's not that's not gonna work. How am I gonna? I'd like to hide a composter with a pair of hoppers and actually have an automatic way of getting rid of some of the seeds that I'm getting out of this fields. Rains a lot in Scotland, hence Mother Earth is weeping. Aha! Well, it's not raining in Minecraft right now, but give it 10 minutes and it'll probably be back. Right, skipping my train of thought, let's come back to the thought of an auto-composter later. I think a reasonable thing to focus on might be our new tower, which is also going to be an entrance gateway. Where's the... Nope, there it is. Tough. Nope. 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 There it is. Cracked stone bricks. Do we have any stone brick? Of course not. I know. One of these days I will learn the layout of these chests that also happen to be shulkers, and will then start being able to actually place things in the right place. No. No. Why do I have nowhere to put string? Let's put away the string. We're done with that for the moment. Do I have any... Oh, I know where I normally put bone meal. I normally put bone meal there. It's librarians that sell lanterns, isn't it? Because if I wanted, like, 3 dozen lanterns, I would have to go and have a chat with my librarian friends, which would mean going back to Lagville. Not that I can't afford it. Definitely afford it. Well, you know, just make them. Yeah, there's like half a problem there. Iron. Or my lack thereof. I'm not out of iron. Really, I'm not. I just don't have any. Hey, Elcon. Welcome to Friday. We have made it. It is now Friday. If you thought that you had any grip on reality, give up now. 'Cause I don't anymore. Right, you and you are things that I was thinking of, and you are things I'm also thinking of. Yeah. Quote 11 is accurate for Fridays. At which point, I also feel like we should do that. Exactly 100 members of the SLA are now on a pub crawl. Unleash the Squirrel Libation Army. Yay! All the squirrels. All the squirrels. And I need to sleep again. You know, I might have to move my bed further downhill. I love how I moved the Shulker monster to be able to get it closer to where I was building, and then I moved what I was building further away from the Shulker monster. I mean, that's entirely normal. I constantly always move what I'm building. Sometimes I move what I'm building by having to dismantle what I've just built and start it all over again. Time to move the Shulker monster. Give it 10 minutes. It'll probably we'll probably find that I'll be working uphill in a minute. Just shut up and drive. The eternal problem. Do you move the Shulker monster now, with the need to move it again in about 20 minutes, or do you just leave it where it is and then spend 20 minutes going up dale and downhill? I'm going downhill for weeks, but that's a different problem. You know, I might just have to move the Shulker monster. I need dark oak. It's not fair. Why do I need hello pig? You know, we really should build a pig enclosure for farm pig. Farm pig does whatever a farm pig does. That doesn't work. Right, you're the one I want. And I think you are also the one I want. And I'm going to bring this. And bring this. And this. I'm going to bring a partial set of the Shulker monster. Let's shut up and drive. Lovely. Now I've got a Shulker that pushes me around. There we are. I wanted the dark oak, which of course would be in the last one of these that I look in. Right, so if we do that, I know that's embedded in the hill, but I'm still going to do it anyway. And the same for this one. Because actually I think we probably need to make Shulker Monster on a pub crawl. You do not... Why would a Shulker Monster get drunk? Do we really want to make the Shulker Monster drunk? I'm not sure I want a drunken Shulker Monster. The concept of a drunken Shulker Monster just petrifies me. I have no idea what that set of lyrics is from, Raven. So, a Shulker Monster just accurate, but wow. Oh, that just sounds wrong. Ah, right. Thank you, Red. Yeah. The lag caused my brain to not have the faintest clue what was going on. Which is particularly normal. Sometimes average. And occasionally exactly what happens. I don't need that. Because there's going to be a doorway here. For some reason, I just tried thinking through the first section of those lyrics in the to the tune of the Lumberjack song. He rolls in muck, he eats some slops, and when he in, etc. It didn't fit, but my brain apparently wanted to go in that in the Monty Python direction for a moment. Which is so unusual for me. What's the old Spider-Man song? I would have to think about the old Spider-Man song. Hey, Shadow. Because I'm not sure I know the old Spider-Man song. Off by heart. I know it, I'm sure. I just don't know it off by heart. These things and others that Scotsman has forgotten due to old age. I'm trying to remember. The other thing I'm trying to remember due to old age is the base design for a pillager outpost. Just as well there's a gap here. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any side. Catches thieves just like flies. Look out, there goes Spider-Man. Ah, okay. It's so much easier when it's written down, because then I can actually remember it immediately. I worry that I can remember it immediately, but... I swear, there are reasons why my brain is not allowed on stream. Wait a minute. My brain is not allowed on stream? That's a problem. I think we're at the point where I need to... Okay, so basically what we're saying is we should all be worried about each other. I still reiterate the stream title. It's not my fault. Just because the brain cell is shared doesn't mean that I have any control over it. I'm gonna need a crafting bench. Got to bring a crafting bench down here. Somehow I feel like I've managed to duplicate materials there. Oh, obviously Kel did not get the section of the shared brain cell with any form of memory retention. Do brain cells actually do the memory retention? He was dumbstruck. I'm not surprised. I think I would have been if I was him. One of those hats that can make the ears flap. If it was frog-shaped, then we should definitely be worried about the crossover in streams. Alright. Panda-shaped. Awesome. Alright, hold on. 3... Okay, there's 2, then that, then those. Right. The tower that needs to move. For some reason, I'm left thinking, I really wish... no stream crossover. I would like to hire a... you know those companies that can jack buildings up on top of large trailers and just move them down the road. Can I borrow one for a pillager outpost? I'd like to move this pillager outpost by about a chunk. And I don't want to have to take it apart again. Sadly, those don't exist in vanilla. Well, that's just an oversight, and I reject your reality and substitute anything that allows me to do that easier. That said, I was watching probably the most ridiculous incarnation of one of those earlier in the week. By way of those machines, that is. So, SpaceX use them for moving around the large elements of the spaceships that they're building at the moment, the Super Heavy. And they took one between the construction site and their launch tower. I think it was yesterday. And on the front it had 2 giant inflatable snowmen, and on the back it had another inflatable snowman and a Christmas tree, and the whole base of it was lit up in Christmas tree lights. It's like, I didn't know that rockets had Christmas parades. It's just like, what? Exactly. That was exactly what I was thinking, Raven. Okay then. Why do I not have any dark oak fence? I mean, the obvious answer is because I've used it all, but I mean, I don't want the obvious answer. I just want dark oak fence. Because I fenced them. No, I think the squirrels fenced them to pay for the pub crawl. Hold on. There's something alright here. Oh no. Nope, I know what the problem is. Okay, the off by 1 error is only slightly less than it was than I was worried for a minute. There is an off by 1 error. It just happens to be in a location that it is easier to retrieve. Easier to retrieve? Easier to recover from. Because it should be there. I was trying to work out why this should be 5 wide and why it wasn't. Which was worrying me. Just a little bit. It's only a little bit. Just a tad broken. It's not that I don't know what I'm building, it's just that I don't have the faintest clue why. Right, so 1, 2, you, 1, 2, you, and you, and... I'm wondering if I should make this slightly taller, but I'm actually thinking this is only going to be a footpath entrance, because and maybe a handcart entrance. Because clearly this castle is going to heck in a handcart. Statements. Flying bee! Well, I guess the bee has decided that it can't get into the rabbits anymore, and now it's decided it's off. Come back! Where are you going? Where are you going? Look, oh, you're... apparently you're upset at me about something. It's a very pushy bee. Is it trying to be pushy? Hold on, I need to remember what I'm doing. Which is usually a lot easier than it looks. Honest Gov. I think I've got something wrong here. There's nothing new there. Oh, I see, said the blind man, waving his wooden leg in the air. No, actually, no, I don't. Something's not adding up here. Oh, I see what it is. Have a good meeting, Raven. That should be level with that. Why is it not... Oh, okay, apparently I have made this taller on the inside than the other ones. It's a B-dozer. If it's a B-dozer, does that mean we get to have B-fraggles as well? And does that mean we have to have other things? And B-dogs. Hello and welcome, it's B-Dog Low, 100. I apparently have a friendly bee who just does not want to leave me alone. It would be adorable if it wasn't for the fact that I was very confused by it. No, you're not supposed to be there. Get back here. Thank you. It's unbelievable. I've got stone in my inventory. Alright, let's fill this in. And this in. And apparently, no, that's not helpful. Yeah, and No, not you. Right. And then... No man then. Oh, now I have one here and one here. That's where it is. That's the structure. One of these days I will remember what I'm attempting to be. Oh. Oh. Ow. That hurt. That hurt. Elkhorn. Elkhorn. He's thinking of he's going with pistons. As in sticky pistons. So instead of being pushed around by the bee, it's being pulled around by the bee. At which point it would be a sticky beaston. And the fact that I can explain it means that I can understand elk horns. I'm assuming that the start bit is, to be honest, a typo, and it should just be if the bee was pulling. Or else 2d6 for pun damage. Wait a minute. These ones are backwards. I've just installed this entire set of stairs backwards. Right. Let's try that again. Double. Right, you and you I'm going to take out and replace. Fat finger mobile typing. Yeah, I guessed. Smooth stone doesn't come in stairs, does it? No, it's slabs only. I want smooth stone stairs. Actually, I only need 5 of those then. So it's 4 of those and 1 of those to become 2 of those instead. Fine. If I can't have stairs, I'll have slab. What? No, if I can't have smooth stone, I'll have andesite instead. I've also discovered a section that I've not done anything with. No, you're not supposed to be there. I'm very used to understanding the concept of auto cucumber. To the point at which I probably can spot it a mile away. Which I worry a little bit about. Let's see, where are we on this? At what point does this get a floor? Next one up. Right, no, it's this one that's got the dark oak logs in it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scotsman doesn't know what he's building this for. Oh, yes, I do. I'm building it because I wanted to. Okay, that's those 4. I don't suppose we've got any acacia with us. No, of course not. I forgot to bring down the acacia. There might have been some words in that. Actually, I'll hold on to that. Lunchtime. Hopefully something nice, Elkhorn. And if it is, bring it back. And get some for us. I don't want to bring the entirety. Why did I say acacia? I don't know. I didn't. It's not acacia I want either. It's birch. Why did I say acacia? Birch, please. Oh, for goodness sakes. I give up. I clearly have no clue what I'm doing today. Which is about average. To the point at which I didn't even attempt to dodge that hillside. Oh, and we have hill hydrate. Yes, the squeaky bottle of doom is here. And does have water. And the stretch. Thank you, Landstrad. Right. Where were we and what were we doing? Oh yeah, well, let me rephrase that. Where were we and what were we getting wrong? Because you can guarantee it's not what was I doing, it's what was I doing wrong. It was a mistake, whatever it did. Exactly. Apparently there is a quote for everything. Most of them are from me, apparently. I worry that we have that good a quote coverage so far. That's not right. It is occasionally slightly disturbing that we have that many, enough quotes that there's such good coverage that almost anything I say, I already have a quote for. Particularly if it's stupid. I am rather quotable. No comment. And under the heading of Take That As I Will, I believe that it should be Take That Away, preferably the quote system. But I suspect if I attempted to take the quote system away, there would be uproar. And complaints. Yep, that's the sort of response I would have expected, yes. Oh, look, I have a torch. probably have put a torch in here. The torches are all uphill, aren't they? Of course the torches are all uphill. That said, I think I was going to actually consider buying... You've required a hot cocoa. Hot cocoa. I think it might be time to go and acquire some lanterns. Because I don't have many torches. I have sea pickles, but I don't think they're going to help. Right. Which one of these has... There it is. Do you ever get that feeling that lunacy lunacy is inevitable? Might be less quotes if there were sounds, just saying. No. Nope. Not happening. Bad enough that I was in the... I was prepping for a meeting, and I had Tadpole's stream on in the background, and somebody set off the thunderclap, and because I wasn't paying enough attention, I basically jumped out of my dang chair. Because of the shock. There was a large amount of splash damage from that one. Thankfully, no actual splash was involved in the splash damage. This area's been snagged up by passing ghasts, apparently. Every time I pass through here, I have to go and see if our arrival has caused our Froggy to get some lunch. Froggy! Where is Froggy? Oh, there's Froggy. No lunch for Froggy. Zappity-doo-dah, zappity, I don't know what... Ow! I didn't even expect to find that. Froggy will die of starvation. Froggy does occasionally get fed quite well. That was a splat and a half. It was. I was not expecting that one. Right. I was going here. There's an awful lot of light here, but it appears to be in the form of torches. So because it was a splat and a half, we got 2 splat counts. Okay. I would argue that, given my tendency to splat off things, it's probably still accurate anyway, Kel. Right. Oh, no, wrong direction. I need to first acquire some some payment. Let's take the 11 emerald blocks. I think we're probably going to want a decent number of these. If we're going to extra, it's now 99 too low. But ow! Elkhorn! And Landstrad as well. And that's Tor anyway. Oh, hey Tor. Hi. What's in my inventory? Oh. What, you mean the ender chest? Apparently I'm blind as a bat today. Oh, okay. No. I kept I kept the block of emerald. That would have been interesting. I am apparently losing it today. And I'm not even sure I had it in the first place. Might as well repair my pick while I'm here. I'm not even sure I can see well enough to take those from you, Kel. Gentlemen, would you mind refilling? I wish to purchase more from you. Look, guys, please? How about you? No. Will you restock? You want? Oh, you're useful. I can buy stuff from you. What about you? Nope. What about you? Nope. Oh, you've leveled up. What are you selling? Name tags and clocks. What do I look like? B-double-O? Gentlemen. Really? Why? Any of you guys capable of selling me anything useful? You'll sell me emeralds for books. That's not helpful. What about you? Hey, you'll sell me lanterns. Just 15 more to go. What are you selling now? Compasses and name tags. Yeah. Hey, now I can buy the last of that. Right. Also, conveniently, my armor has also been repaired during this process, which will help cope with the fact that I'm bound to bounce off walls. How's Rusty doing? You still enjoying the bath down here, Rusty? Yep. How are we doing here? Not much. You see, this is why it was better for me to buy the lanterns, because I have that much iron here. And that's probably almost all the iron I have in this... Him. I can't think why I have no iron. I have no idea why I have no iron. Oh, that again. Then again, apparently I actually have some iron. Farms and villager trading is one of the best XP farms. Yes. Yes. I've noticed. I do plan on... in the very near future, building myself a brand new iron farm. Preferably one of the 4-bay ones. Maybe even 2 stacks of it. 8 bays. No living. Right. Here we go, back to the nether again. Gotta go back. Back to Splat again. Whoa, I've gotta go back to Splat. I do wonder if these guys are not helping with the mob cap, because they always seem to be here. I was never a Samurai Jack fan. King of Bandit Jing, however, now that's a fun anime. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. I am going to do something stupid. And I'm not gonna... No, I've changed my mind. Stupid is out. I was about to try and murder a load of pigmen. Oh, the theme was incredibly catchy for King of Bandit Jing. I actually have that because I bought it. It was so much fun. I only have one frog in there, Elkhorn, because I never have any I never have any magma cubes in there. There's no point in having more frogs. At some point I will, and by the phrase at some point, aka somewhere in the next 3.5 million years. Yeah, that would certainly have been the thing, Raven. Somewhere in the next 3 million years, I do plan on raiding a bastion and using the magma cube spawner in it to set up an actual frog-like farm. It's just my tendency to actually get around to building stuff has been somewhere between a little bit slow and a little bit over-detailed in everything other than what I really need. I'm not saying that I suffer from a complete inability to focus on what would be useful, but it would be accurate if I did. Slow, over-detailed, and squirrel! Look, my builds aren't nuts, and I don't overthink it. It's not my fault. That's a firework, not a lantern, Scots. I don't overthink my builds. You overthink my... Why is there a hole in here? You overthink my builds, and I'm suffering from the shared brain cell. I'm fairly sure that the shared brain cell just goes around between anybody in chat and me. There is no fixed owner of the shared brain cell. That's why it's shared. We're all on a timeshare for the shared brain cell. Wow. I've overcomplicated things far more than you have. Wow. That's not fair. I don't know. That's not fair. Accurate, but not fair. That reminds me. Whose silly idea was it to build a giant fortress for Gordonite? Like chessboards. Yeah. Sometimes it's spears, but nobody ever had it last. The Mimic Tower is awesome. I am not going to argue with that one. I mean, to be honest, are any of the things that we add to this world not awesome? Have we actually ever failed to build something that was awesome? And left it standing? There have occasionally been things that I was not happy with. And we did then promptly flatten them and apply the first rule of pretties. Yeah, I have no idea, Raven. It's gone to the mysteries of time. Mysteries of time? The history of time. Time is relative. Lunchtime doubly so. My ability to figure out what I'm talking about? Who knows? I think it was me copying Tadpole expanding on the chat. That's believable. So, are we saying that this one is Tadpole's fault? Excellent. Oh, the towers in Italy. I forgot about those. I still think we should just blame Tadpole. Listen, it's really my fault. Exactly. And that's why we don't have sound bites, because somebody would have turned that into a, into a quote. And I know this one's taller than the others, but I'm going with this one not being the same as the others, because it's a gatehouse. You're needed. Mrs. Peel, we're needed. See, that was... I blame some of my upbringing and some of my mental state on having watched far too much of the Avengers as a kid. And I mean the original version of the Avengers, Steed and Peel. I left the birch up on the top of the hill, didn't I? See, the birch is a strange thing to leave on the top of the hill and die on. Out of curiosity, do we... Creation. Wow! Are we safe on... Have we managed to avoid having any... Yep, we still seem to be safe from having any bees in the hutches. Excellent. And I shouldn't be going downhill because I haven't yet picked up any of the birch. Yeah, I haven't picked up birch. Also, which one of these has this one? I'm going to pick up this just in case. And by just in case, I mean because I will need it. For some reason, I'm thinking at this point of the start of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where they have God discussing, at least I think it's from the start of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where they have the conversation about God creating the galaxy and thinking that was probably a very bad idea, and all of that just... for some reason, my brain just went, God created the galaxy. and he still thinks that's a bad idea. But he did have a chat with Scotsman, who was around at the time. And they're still trying to work out whose fault it was. No, that's the wrong type of block to put there. Does that just support Tor's creation theory, though? Yes, in the beginning, God created the universe. This has made a lot of people very angry, and is widely regarded as a bad move. Scotsman, however, who was there at the time, is still actually trying to work out whether it was his fault, God's fault, or one of the squirrels was just having a bit of a laugh. And they decided to actually humour it. Costello going for Cthulhu for advice. Yes. I still think that one's great. And so they made the world an immature frog. A tadpole to take the blame instead. Yes. Listen, it's my fault. Oh dear. It's going to be one of those days if we're making jokes like that. I still like Costello opening a gateway, showing probably one of the great evils beyond, and commenting, look, I know you're there and I know you're upset, but I still think you're an evil, and I can crush you with a, or whatever. Basically, Costello taking one look at the thing that could destroy universes and going, look, I know you're there, and I'm not happy with you. For those who haven't the faintest clue what I'm talking about, or Tor, for that matter, which is often the case, we would highly recommend a comic, webcomic, online comic, called Wapsie Square. This is slightly not for all audiences, however. And yes, it is still running, Raven. I'm not sure that's an accurate link, though, Tor. Or is that just to a random element of the... Ah, that's just page 1. The art, like all comics, does get better. Yes, absolutely. That page 1? Good lord. I didn't recognise it as being page 1. 2001! Oh my goodness. Good grief. Start reading around 2010. Eh. To each their own. Often to madness their own as well. I'm trying to remember how much of this during one of the hiatus periods. One of? There seems to be a hiatus every other month. Two more. Get into other blocks, and we'll come back to those in a minute. I think for this one, we're going to do something different. That's a dangerous statement. It's time to redesign the towers. Just a little bit. Just a wee tad. About that scaffolding. Right. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put that in. But we're going to have an opening at the front of some form. And possibly... if we do this... That's not what I intended to do. Magic 8 Ball was a classic. Yeah, well. But, yes. Right. That's interesting. I think I've got my, my heights off. That should be one lower. And that needs to exist. A few more of these. Okay, now we're getting close to having the right materials in the right place. And honestly, I should have taken this out of my inventory. That's good. Awesome. Right, let's see. I'm fairly sure we did, Raven. I'd have been very surprised if no one else did. It has been discussed at length in parts of Doom and Cuteness, I'm sure. For once, I'm actually taking the opportunity to build all of the parts of this as I work my way up. Rather than retrofitting this tower as we get to the top, or as we finish it, I'm going to retrofit this tower while we build it. Scary, that. I'm actually thinking of building it while I'm building it. Oh my god, he's actually thinking. We're all doomed. Auntie Doubt is one of the characters. Actually, Auntie Doubt is one of the inner demons of one of the characters. Unless, of course, the question mark was about me retrofitting the design whilst I'm still actually building it, at which point the answer is meh. Oh, me building it correctly. Why ever would I... Wow. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Just caught it. I think I managed to start gliding just as I was about to hit the ground. This... I've not got enough stone brick. Fortunately, we still have stone. Makes a change. It doesn't class as a fall if I don't take damage. Right. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. As I've said before, and I will probably say again, to each their own, anyone's preferences are valid. Is that bee back here again? I know I saw a bee just a second ago. Oh, I saw a bee on the other camera. I saw a bee on the cam account, not on the main. Because I've got the cam account looking at a different tower. So that I can actually work out what I'm building. And I was like, ooh, that bee's going past again. It wasn't. It was going past the other tower. See? There's a bee on the other tower. There's a bee on my tower. Dear Liza, there's a bee in my tower, and I'm going mad. It's unbelievable. Do-do-do-do. Oh, I only have one stone brick stairs. Hardly worth. I might as well take it. What did I need? 12. 11. Bong. I don't know what the... Yeah. I feel like I've forgotten something. Oh, yes. I've missed a block. Just the one. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. Just the one. And apparently we're going to have an off by 1 on these blocks because I have 9 and I only need 8. Fortunately, it's an off by 1 in the direction that makes life easier. Right. Now the question becomes, what did I do with the rest of the tower? Right. I say that, but we now have a bee down here as well. If you're the same bee, I'm going to be very confused. Are you just on a tour of the towers? You know, there's something confusing when the bees are just following you around. And I don't even have any honey on me. Sugar. Oh, honey, honey. This is my beehive, and it's following me around. Now, what do we do with... Oh, yeah. No, not you. Right, what's that one? I'm gonna go now. It's one of those moments where I attempt to remember what I've been doing with these builds. The answer is, if I don't know, how the heck does anyone else? Probably very accurate, but hey. I need to work out how we're going to make it so that people can walk into this. Or rather, get into the upper floors. which is going to be a question. Because I don't want to make it stairs through the main entrance, if that makes sense. So what I'm thinking is, I might, just might, possibly, that might work. I'm thinking of having it so that I swap out this entrance, bring it out a bit, and then have a ramp, or lack of ramp even, that comes from, say, here. That might work. Right, I think I've got enough information about what I'm doing to mess it up in a minute. Let's have a look at this from height. I mean, you can always have a look and see if it's worth it, Raven. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's confusing as all heck. Oh, I actually have 2 crimson buttons. It's not going to help because I need 8. How are we going to do it? Oh dear. Oh no! I've just had a look at this and gone, it's screaming at me. It's got eyes and a face and a screaming mouth. Oh dear. It's what's the one that looks like a potato? That's a Pokemon and is basically constantly screaming. Just needs a moustache. Oh, Girl Genius is very much worth it, I agree. Okay, if I'm describing something that makes nothing that Tor has absolutely no recognition of, then it must not be a Pokemon. Except the word has just crossed my mind, Diglett. But I don't think Diglett screams. That might be what the problem is. Wow, and Raven has just picked up on the same brain cell. Diglett is a happy potato. not a potato, not screaming. Okay, so basically what we're saying is I have no decent memory of a Diglett, and am confusing everybody. Awesome, fantastic. I am proving clearly that I don't actually remember Pokemon. The fact that I've never actually played a Pokemon game probably counts in my favour in this instance, because I can at least claim... I was about to claim insanity, but... Last the Gen 1 carts. Wow. If I knew what Gen 1 cart was in this instance, I would probably be able to actually comment, but I'm going to assume it's probably all the way back at something to do with cartridge. Yeah, I guessed it was a cartridge. That I can guess. It's just Gen 1 of what? I'm going to assume... first generation of the cartridges. Right. I was going to say first generation of... what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, I'm having a good brain day here, aren't I? Nope. First generation of Game Boy was going to be my guess. You're not supposed to be there. I never had a Game Boy Color. I think I had a game. The first Game Boy I had was the Game Boy Advance. And I think I bought that for Armor Wars? No. Yeah. Don't know. Who knows? That bee is just gone, isn't it? It's a bit like my sanity. Just gone. I love the way that I'm slowly moving some more and more of the... Oh, do I not? Oh, fiddlesticks. No! For those who can't guess what I'm screaming about, I have just run out of spruce. Ah! Spruce. I take it back. I have not run out of spruce. I have very, very nearly run out of spruce, but I have not yet run out of spruce. The problem is, I don't think there's going to be enough here. There might be. There may just possibly, maybe, possibly, if I'm lucky, be something approximating enough spruce here to do what I'm attempting to do. I might need to move this tower of scaffolding. Actually, I needed to move the tower of scaffolding anyway, because the top is actually one wider than that anyhow. So, I would have needed to remove it in about 2 minutes anyhow. Right. I think I might need more spruce anyway. I think I am in need of more spruce. Get a spruce. What I do need to do is this first. Right, so walkway out of here, which will then lead to a need to do something across here, and then we will have a path across here, possibly raised up on some sort of raised platform that then just leads over to here and joins with this section of path, because it's a convenient point for it to join, and also convenient height. Middle of the new DLC, gotta catch them all. Did that actually come out already? I've seen a lot of adverts for it, but I didn't know it was out. Yesterday. Okay. That would explain why I saw lots of adverts for it. Funny that. I'm going crazy. I am going mad. Right, to do that, and we can also put in you and you, and we'll have to move you. Thank you very much. Of course. Apparently my shulker monster is now in the way. Really? Really? I'm short by one fence post. It's just... There are days that I cannot believe how often that happens. I am not at all surprised. By Tor, that is. Alrighty. I know, the bot just really doesn't like what I'm doing today. Highly unfair. I think I have to move these because they're going to end up in the way. And I think I'm going to have to find the third. I need to bring down another one of the shulker monster elements. The shulker monster is slowly migrating downhill. It's just, it's impressive just how much of the shulker monster that I didn't want to bring downhill is slowly ending up downhill. Oh, I haven't moved the stone cutter. The shulker monster is like the Thing from the film. It just exists. You cannot escape from it. Alright, let's do these before I forget. Remember that I need to take these out of my inventory anyway. That one. Here, 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 here. I just bounced off the bed. Wow. Does nobody remember the Thing? The Thing was the old film up at the Arctic station with Kurt Russell. Was it Kurt Russell? I think it was Kurt Russell. I want to say Kurt Russell. Right. I need more spruce. And I don't have any spruce anymore. So, apparently we need to go to IKEA. Oh look, it's 1:15. It's not quite 20 past, but it's close enough. Keyword old. Wow. Didn't he get a revisit recently? The revisit was 2011. If 2011 is my definition of recent, but yeah. And the original was Kurt Russell. At least I managed to get some of this right. Yeah. I give up. It's close enough to an Arctic blob. Basically shapeshifter from another planet. Hello things. Hello stuffy. I thought I'd come back and say hi. And grab a couple of stacks of spruce. And by a couple of stacks, I mean 3. Ain't nothing but a spruce sprig. And while we're here, let's get a couple of stacks of moss. My word, we're down to only a double chest of moss in stock at IKEA. However will I cope? I mean, by that logic, we're down to barely over a double chest of spruce. That's dark oak. No. Here it's two. Actually, the thing that we're short on is birch. Hello, you two. Right, let's see if we can make it back without going splat. Shall we go and see if Froggy's got lunch? Froggy went to lunch and he did find some blue. Froggy went out on lunch and he did find some. Let's Elvis. More Backstreet Boys. Oh, right. Right. Now I know the tune you're thinking. I think I've just dated myself with the direction that my brain went for the audio track first, didn't it? I heard a marshmallow. I hear a marshmallow. Oh well, I don't plan on hanging around for the marshmallow to make an appearance. Right, let's get back up to our build site. This area is rapidly filling out. It's nice. I'm very happy with it. Right, and we'll move another of the shulker monster elements downhill. Actually, before I do, I've realised I want another bit as well. I want this one. Oh, no, I shouldn't put that with those. I'll get it confused. Put it with that one. Right. This one can hold this. Okay. What did I actually want the spruce for? After all that, I can't remember what I wanted the spruce for. Oh, that's just not fair.
Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended.
Yeah, I know. They're just, humbug.
Likely to be removed without warning.
I remembered what I wanted it for. And the reason I wanted this was because I want some of these as well. Okay, I got that in the right place. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm actually managing to build this in a reasonable manner. Where's my fire extinguisher? Cool, my fire extinguisher's getting low. Okay, I won't get carried away, Raven. I'd hate to get carried away. Again, I have a feeling this might not actually work. I mean, it will, but it won't. Whoops. I don't want you there. It's not the end. Actually, that's not bad. I think I need to just keep bopping to the music, actually, to be honest.
Chips are down and you're losing hope. The light will surround and show you the road again, again, again. Show you the road again.
Look, still getting it mixed up already.
Wait for the sunrise and open your eyes. If we give it time, life will be so bright again, again, again. Life will be bright again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise. We got each other like a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn. We'll rise again. It's not the end.
I gotta join in on the dance party. Everyone else is getting to.
We'll rise
Sorry.
We'll make it together.
And I feel the need to go for
We'll make it together.
that. Ah. I really hope that Andrew does another end of year oh, okay. I had hoped I had some. Great, I need to go back uphill. I am hoping that Andrew does yet another end of year work in progress hour-long cut, or whatever long length it was, like he has done for the last couple of years. Which particular one, Raven? Because there's an awful lot of very good emotes that have just been up there. I must admit, I don't recognise the Kara Jam ones. Those are cool. Kara Corvus. Oh, okay. Actually, I think I need another 2 there. Who's the snake? Kara for the belly. Ah. That just makes me think of the hoop snakes from Everest. Is it no, it's the whoop snakes, even. Some people do have an awful lot of emotes. They're very lucky like that. Did I just make just enough of those? Apparently I did. That's disturbing and close to accurate. Raven needs more. Raven always needs more ravens. And nobody should ever stop Raven getting more ravens. It's an absolute requirement of Raven to have more ravens. Does this feel logical? If the main entrance is here, and I'm going to put doorways onto this, obviously. Or doors onto these doorways. Does it feel right that there's also this path off to this side? I think the problem is, I think it's either one too wide or one too... I think it's one too close. I think it should be one over... I think it about... I think I've gone off by 1 error again. Oh! Pout. The bot really does have it in for me today. We get used to Elkhorn's bad puns. They're almost as much of a thing as the off by 1 errors for me. Right, now that we've taken all of that apart, let's build it all again, but over by 1. Okay. No, that's not... I love the fact that the first block I place is entirely wrong. careful. Where's my... So you know how I said I thought I was actually getting things right earlier? Clearly, apparently, the universe decided to prove me wrong. Meanest reindeer? I don't know that one. I'm sure I'm going to groan when I hear the answer to this. Rudolph. Oh. Oh. That might actually cause me to groan. Oh. Ow. That one. That's almost as bad as the joke. I was out today and I got mugged by 6 dwarves. Not happy. I think we've driven Kel off with bad puns. It had to happen. The bad puns happen. Let's put this here. I can't remember where I heard that one, but the one from Elkwood was just terrible. Okay, that actually feels better now that I've moved it one over. I don't like this block though, which is a shame because it's kind of an important block, I guess. Yeah, oh. Well, I ain't repeating it, Kel. Sorry. That's better. Okay, now we've got that in place. I'm not sure that was... I cannot claim that pun. That is not my pun. It is entirely stolen as a pun. I only happened to repeat it. I don't want to get into trouble for pun theft. You can end up in a lot of trouble for pun theft. Thank you, Raven. I feel like I need something. I know. That's better. That helps blend that a bit better. Okay, now I'm happy with this, because that actually feels less like it's overshadowing the path out, and more like it's actually part of the... Yeah, that feels better now. It's odd how just moving something by one block will often make the huge amount of difference that it does. Usually as a result of me going, dag nabbit, I need to move it again, sort of thing. Right, let's see. I've just found today's next off by 1 error. I've just found today's next off by 1 error. I need 8 smooth stone set. I need 16 smooth stone slabs. I have enough to make 14. Not again. I will deal with those. Wow, the bot really does have it in for me today. Right. Hell hydrate. Bot, what did I do to you? OBT? I mean, it's off by 1 elkhorn because it's just 1 smooth stone block that I'm missing. Which by now, I should have. There it is. I'm assuming OBT is off by 2. I mean, officially it is just an off by 1. Off by inception. Maybe. As long as it's not an off by insurrection, we're alright. Right. Which one of these has the dark oak in it? There it is. Let's make that many. Turn it into that many. And turn it into that many, which is way more than I need, but off by N. Off by none. Nah. Those are a myth. They're usually covering up a math error. Or they're hiding and biding their time, waiting to leap out and stuff something else up. There is no such thing as an off by none error. It doesn't exist. Off by end. And now my brain is going, an OBE? Really? The king is gonna have a chat at me? A chat at me? Hey, Chris. Welcome to Friday. That reminds me. I had a parcel from the Royal Mint today of something I ordered ages back, which is a brilliant set of the brand new coins that they are producing. One of which happens to be the new tuppence, which happens to have which happens to have a squirrel on it. Yep, I have squirrels on my money. The UK is the UK is clearly pandering to me. We have squirrels on our money. Squirrel. Actually, no, I'll hold on to those. Even if I've not got enough. Oh boy. Is the right number. I cannot believe that we now have squirrels on our money. It's a lovely thing. Right, let's see. How many of these do I need? So it's 2, 8, plus 16 and 8. I need 24. So I need another 20. I hope I've mathed correctly there. That's probably correct, Raven, because of the Tower of London. I was about to say, why do I have 4 spare? But it is these 4. I've misplaced that block again. I need to put in a whole heap of verticality on this in a minute. Oh, I need another 4 dark oak fences. Which of course is... Of course it's 4. Of course it's 4. Because I can make 3. Really? Wow. Bot. No, really, bot. What did I do to you today? Why is the bot just so out to get me today? I'm now short of crimson fence gates. No. 5... now I'm going to be off by 1 error on the fence gates. Yep, 9 instead of 8. Don't tell the bot. It'll probably tell me to rip everything out. The bot just seems to be in a really brutal mood today. Someone take the bot on a pub crawl. I think it needs to be a little bit... actually, maybe that's the problem. The bot's been on a pub crawl and it's an angry drunk, as opposed to a happy drunk. I forgot about that one. Interesting that number 34 apparently is completely unattributed. I'm not sure I have enough dark oak to do the roof. Oh well, let's find out. I mean, there are many, many things that are, let's see, 2, 4, 16. Oh, actually, I forgot. There's an entire block of blocks in here. I think I need 3 stacks of half slabs. Oh my! Oh my! Elkhorn. You sometimes the worst thing is I know that that's a quote from me, and it's still not a good thing. Oh dear. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Scott's quotes are, yes. I see. We're using the quotes to tell the tale of what's happened to the bot this evening, are we? Whoops. Today on What Happened to the Bot? Let's see what pops up next. Now that one I don't remember. Oh dear. Whoops. Apparently I'm digging a hole for myself with these quotes. A story in many quotes. The worst thing is, they're all quotes from, yeah. I'm not sure I want to know where this story's going next. Oh. I was right. I didn't want to know where this went next. Oh no. for anyone who is just listening to this and not actually following chat, I am not going to actually in this area. I am not going to make this any better by reading all of the quotes out in the order that they've actually just been played back, because to be honest, I think I might end up in trouble with Twitch if I do. Oh dear. Also, I've just thought of the last quote that's gone through in the context of the previous one, and it's still not good. That's so very, very not good. The current quote train is cursed. Oh. I'm gonna have to scroll back. So today we apparently have a series of quotes explaining what's been happening to the bot. The bot clearly has evidently had one of those evenings whilst being out on a pub crawl. First, we have the bot going, "Did I just get followed home by a chicken?" And then the bot going, "Help! I'm being raided from behind!" But clearly things were getting odder and odder for the bot, as suddenly the next quote was, "Now that's a much better sized hole." Oh my. But of course, as with everything, the bot then was like, "I don't like where it is, and I don't like how thick it is." Ooh. But of course, that was clearly not enough, because in this area, the bot can't wax its copper from above. Yep, that's all cursed. It is very, very cursed. I think the phrasing of "it fell off a bit at the end" was still a bit hilarious. Honestly, that statement in context with the rest of the quotes is just as wrong, Raven. Because clearly it fell off a bit at the end as a statement after all of that. Just doesn't... No, that's also equally cursed. Quote RNG. Yep. And finally, to end it all, one of these days I will say something that makes sense. Today is not that day. Tomorrow probably isn't either. Most of the week isn't looking good. Perfect ending. We've had 2 or 3 that are now not attributed there, Raven. It doesn't matter. Attribution is... I think we can safely say those are mine. Unless it's attributed to someone else, at which point we're usually pretty good on that bit. It's usually mine. We all know that. Yeah, I know. Right, what was I doing other than attempting to build this tower? feel I need to do something here. These windows are attack slits. And of all the statements that I could open the conversation after that train of thought with, attack slits is not a sensible one to actually begin with. I also need more dark oak stairs. There we are. I'm trying to figure out if I want to just make this way and just... It feels wrong. Maybe I should just close it up as in the same way as the normal towers and just leave this as a sealed room. I think it might be better. We've got enough ways of attacking things coming down the hill and up the hill. Let's... After all that, I still missed. That's better. I should probably sleep before I attempt to finish fixing this, because apparently it's time to sleep again. Right, let's get back to the fixings. Back to the fixings? Maybe the fixtures as well. Oh, good, I do have some of those. And those, and that. Right. Go there. I'm not sure that statement's going to make sense in any context, Raven. And now I've trapped myself in an enclosed room. This is going to splat. Actually, no, it's not. Let's... Maybe I can't go out through there. Is there a safe exit to this place anywhere? I know. Let's just... have we got any? No. How about... Well, maybe that. I'm not sure it would work. I mean, we can try it. Yeah, you might be right. I think this is the thing that is... This is where it gets different, because you don't have those on a normal tower. That's where the towers have very much diverged from the off-the-shelf ones. Off-the-shelf ones? The vanilla ones. That too. Actually, that... Good call, Raven. That does work. I need... to raid my chest of banners. Oh. Banners. Banners? Banner? Has anyone seen any banners? Am I out of banners? Are they anyway? Are they downhill? It's all going downhill. No. 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 Dagnabbit, I'm out of banners. Worst thing is, I'm also out of time, I think. Yeah, it's going to have to be going to the raid farm to collect them. I don't think I need to run it. I think I just need to collect them. Here at the Temple of Yargscrim. Ow. I have 5. I have 10. I actually have enough. I think I only needed 8. Which is just lucky. That's a lot of missing hill. That mountain's gone missing. My mountain's gone missing. How can I lose my mountain? You know, something's wrong when I've lost a mountain. Right. I'm trying to remember where I normally have been placing banners. Apparently nowhere I can see from here. Oh, poop. Okay. You know how I said I was trying to do everything so that I didn't have to actually... Darn it. Really? I'm not sure that the mountain is missing as a safety feature tour, on the grounds that it will still be there. It'll just be me smashing my face into an invisible mountain instead, which I'm fairly sure doesn't actually help. Ah, the joys of being able to smash scaffolding faster than you can climb down it. Right. Universe needed a reset, and if it takes a missing mountain to achieve it, yes. Kel, that doesn't sound at all wrong. Really, it doesn't. Except for the fact that it's going to cause me to end up dead quite regularly. Right. I think we have achieved most of a gate tower. Which is just as well, because we're also out of time. It's time to stick myself into a safety wooden box that also happens to be a dirt box. And see how this looks from the camera count. That tree needs to go. That tree definitely needs to go. But that tower... Oh my... Oh dear. What is it with the quotes today? I think the bot has really been on a pub crawl. Yeah, that tree needs to go. Possibly downhill, but several. There's the last quote of the story. Last quote of the story, which really needs the back door filling in, as it's not a delivery location. Oh my. I think this path needs to be pathed. But I think that tower is definitely going to look good. Or does look good. I like it as the way of delineating this corner of the castle. And we need to bring the wall across here. I think once we put in a little jetty down at the bottom. Oh yeah, I think next week we need to put in a jetty at the bottom of the hill and put in all of the path on that path so that it paths a bit. And then this will feel really like it's solidly done. To finish off this corner of the hillside. And of course, this tower... This tower needs to be moved. Of course it does. Because it would be way too easy for me to have any of these areas in such a state where I don't actually have to move everything. But this whole section of the castle is really feeling like it's come a long way. I mean, we've done nearly half of the lower half of the castle. We've done nearly half of the lower half of the castle. So we've done nearly a quarter of Castle Goldenstone. Yay! Odds of that being the case, somewhere between nil and not much. Because I strongly suspect there is no way that we've done nearly a quarter of it. Right. On that note, we have reached... Yeah, kind of missing... Yeah, I think your cut and paste there went wrong a bit, Raven. Boy. So, that was an attempt. It was an attempt. We have reached Friday. And thank you to everyone for joining me. Friday is the end of the week, thank goodness. I will be back again next week, only on Monday and Tuesday. There will be no streams from Wednesday onwards for a period over the holiday season. Because holiday season. There may be a return stream on the 29th. If not, it will be a return stream on... Good grief, could it be the 1st of January? I do believe, yes. It'll either be the 29th or the 1st. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. And thank you to everyone for joining me throughout the year as we have been working our way round the madness of everything that is getting built. I will definitely have to say thank you to everybody, as always. I will have to? I just did. Huh? Nope, not losing it. Really am not. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.